All right, welcome back to another Seek1 episode. Drew and I actually have something kind of cool for today's episode. A really good buddy of ours, his family has this golf course, and he was like, hey guys, if you want to like hunt it and like have fun with it, it's free game. Essentially what's going down is we have literally an entire golf course, 300-acre golf course that's been totally abandoned, and it's all ours to do whatever we want with. Instead of a 9-iron, you're carrying a bow with you. Look at that rub.
Like a spider cat.
We're gonna make this place like a hunting mecca. And I guess tracking blood on a fairway is pretty convenient.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I just want to hunt standing corn on a golf course in Atlanta. Is that too much to ask?
At this point, no.
We hang a Seek1 flag at the top of that pole. That's your shooting range, bow target range. We now own a limousine from 1993.
There are endless opportunities.
We're just scratching the surface. It is literally like a golf course that they just packed up their stuff and just left. Everything is all here. Our buddy Will is like, we can kind of do whatever we want to it. So I think we're gonna drive around, take a look at the holes. There's some ponds out here and whatnot. Give it a good scope out. And I think we're actually gonna try and draw up some plans for like food plots and fairways, maybe on some greens. I don't know. The options are endless, but we're here to have fun with it. And there's a lot of deer here, but apparently there's also some pretty big bucks, so. What's up?
Not much.
Clubhouse? Question.
Yes.
Can we hang a Seek1 flag at the top of that pole?
Of course.
Home base.
Yeah.
Is he gonna tear it down, or could we like totally put bunk beds in here and convert this place into like a hunting cabin? This would be like the perfect bunk room.
Oh,
so much room for activities.
If you want to work out, they got a weight room.
Oh, so that's the driving range.
Driving range there.
This is their putting or like practice green. I mean, that's your shooting range,
There you go.
bow
yeah.
target range. How many acres is this place?
I think 250 roughly.
250?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
There they are.
What's up?
This is hilarious.
This is absurd.
The course looks like it's in pretty good condition still.
It's
We
playable.
could probably play it.
It's playable. I was mad at myself I didn't bring any golf clubs. But like we literally just drove down to like fish a pond for a second. It's like we're going across like fairways, we're going across like greens and driveways. I just need to be really careful I don't drive into a sand trap head first. Then we'd have problems. What is that? Oh, that's a cat.
What?
I told you, bro.
Will said that there's like a cat lady out here. There's like a herd of cats.
We got multiple quarry out here.
Here's the poo house. Dude, you could totally hunt on top of that thing. Because here's the, like, we're gonna treat this like a club. We gotta have like certain holes, like stands on each holes to get got names and stuff. Like, you could hunt out of the poo house. I mean, that's a pretty good little bottom behind
I
it.
wouldn't be.
Do you know if we have the codes to the crappers?
I don't right now.
We're gonna need those.
We're gonna need them.
Will's actually hunted out here a couple times. How many times have you been here this season? Because y'all just got this place
Yeah, probably.
a month ago, 2 months
Yeah,
ago,
Probably 4 times.
and someone's already killed a 15, 16 pointer.
16 point, yeah, 150 inches.
Oh,
You're just blind right here.
there's the line right there.
Like, is your family okay for us to like plant food plots in the fairways? Like standing corn, soybeans?
I wouldn't think so.
not okay with that?
No, I don't think.
Or you
it'd
don't
be a
think they would
problem.
care?
I don't think they would care.
But most likely it's not going to be a golf course. So
No, so
essentially we have, it's like 300 acres
yes.
of
250.
250 acres of fields with irrigation already installed for
Yeah,
us.
Oh, no way.
Rainbird.
We can irrigate our corn crops.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks like Midwest back here.
If you look at it on a map, I'll pull it up on Onyx. But there's like tons of fingers in this place. Like that's the chunk we're looking at there, and it's like a big, it's basically like a hardwood knoll that goes over there. I'm sure they bed down and stuff like that, and all this like swamp, and just funnel into these fairways in the evenings. I would love to have a stand in this pine tree,
Yeah,
like right there.
That's what I was looking at too. Hey guys.
Are they friendly?
Yeah, they're friendly.
Making new friends.
Well, you think I'd just go running after it?
Yeah. I think they could fly.
I think they could fly either. I want to hang a stand in one of these pines.
That's the road right there, right?
Yeah. You know the program. It's like this time of year they live in privet. It's got all their food covered. Yeah, there's a rub back there. But like there's no reason for us to go into the privet. They bed in there, they're gonna move out into these fields. You could honestly probably just dress up as a golfer. Khaki pants, golf shirt. Instead of a 9-iron, you're carrying a bow with you.
Oh, there goes some deer right there.
To the fence and hit the ground.
I thought I saw a
Dude, look at that rub. Look at this rub in here. We obliterated it. But I think what we need to do is sit down and look at a map, pull out our Onyx and look at it, and if we're gonna hang 3 sets out here for us to come back in like a week to hunt, I think we need to try and set up on like the main bedding areas kind of coming into the course and find 3 of those areas to hang stands. Like, we're gonna make this place like a hunting mecca. I mean, how often do you get a chance to manage a golf course? So like, we're gonna get a map, do like food plots of where we want to plant what and where, get some stands hung, but I think we're gonna hang cameras, hunt it, and I mean, there's tons of deer out here, so we might just come back in like a week and try and get some does. But I think we run a survey, like what kind of genetics we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Obviously there's big buck sign.
Yeah.
The main goal is just like have fun with this place. Let's finish seeing the whole course, and then let's get some stands hung real quick before we dig it. That's a ton of wood jawing right there.
That little point right there is gonna be money.
Like this point.
Something, I bet
and
you
probably something right in here.
That major creek kind of cuts through the course up here, right?
Yeah. There's this pond, and then there's like the sand trap. I'll bet you they walk right through here.
Yeah, that's where the creek runs.
I just want to hunt standing corn on a golf course in Atlanta. Is that too much to ask, guys?
But
At this point, no.
I'm gonna drop 3 pins on where we're gonna hang stands. Since it's your place, I'll let you choose first where you want to go. I think we're gonna try and get one like on this corner down here, because I think they funnel through here. I think we get one somewhere along this stretch in here, and then I think we get one like along this main creek, kind of coming over here, maybe like in this corner. So like corner, essentially.
I guess right here where we're at.
You want to hunt this one?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
You get
wow.
second dibs, big guy.
All right.
You could hunt on top of one of the crapper houses.
That's tempting. I'll find something down here.
All
I'll
right.
take the cat stand.
Cat stand?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'll probably go right in this little corner right in here. Look like a plan?
This is pretty.
There's only one, like when you're choosing our stand locations, there's one rule. It has to be golf coursey. You can't get in the woods. You gotta be over a fairway or something. Golly, this looks so money.
Oh. So I'm thinking I want to stay as close to that creek as possible. This does look pretty money up here.
This is saucy, dude.
Yeah.
See you in that tree?
That's a pretty good chunk of woods up here. They probably cross between this creek bottom and that hardwood ridge.
If you got right by that arm that comes out, I think you'd be fine. And you're right over a tee box, so that passes muster with my rules. Satisfied with your tree? Are you satisfied with your tree?
I'm satisfied.
I'm satisfied with my tree. Game on, right? We doing it? Game on. That's about a wrap for the scouting trip. I think we got a pretty good layout of the land. Thank you, Will, for playing guide
No problem.
and for letting us hunt your golf course. I would say this is definitely like the first of many out here. This is gonna be like a project for us. We really want to convert this place to like a hunting mecca, so we're gonna do like all kind of food plots, tinker around, and just have fun with this place. But that being said, I guess we're gonna be back out here in a couple days and try and whack some does. The first video, I don't know if anyone's ever done this, of managing a full-blown golf course in a city.
Never. It's definitely never been done.
It's a first. Breaking new ground here at Sequan.
And there are endless opportunities to be had.
We're just scratching the surface. Just wait till we revamp the clubhouse.
Thought you were hunting the sand trap.
There's like no tracks in any of the bunkers.
Bad sign.
But this place is like torn up in here. Like I literally walked all the bunkers and stuff and there's like no tracks at all. I don't think there's any deer activity over here. But this place here is torn up and I saw two does run off right here when I pulled up. I'm gonna try and get up in this stand, like get up as high as I can here and kind of overlook the fairway. I think I can hit it past that blue flag.
How far is that?
270.
No, I don't.
Okay, $5.
First try?
$5, first try on it.
All right.
You're done for, buddy. No! Double or nothing. Double or nothing? I can get in the hole pretty quick here.
Are we talking in the air?
Yeah,
Because this is quite a downhill roll.
yeah, in the air.
All right, double or nothing. A little high.
Triple or nothing.
No, I'll take my $10.
Oh!
Oh, again.
That was 2 in a row. Yeah,
Oh.
right in the butt.
It's a non-lethal shot. I want vitals. Vitals or headshot? Ooh.
Yeah, how about that? The shoulder shot.
You hear that? That's an ice cream truck. And rain. I just got set. First sit ever at the golf course. I'm out here, we're just coming out for the first time. First hunt. And we're just kind of doing an observation sit. Not really sure what to expect. This place is incredible. I'm so excited to see what we can do with it. This is kind of like just kind of a late season, starting to get our feet wet out here, trying to figure it out. Getting a feel for how the deer move on the course. We're both set up in spots where we can see a long way. Lee can see about half the course from his tree. But just trying to get a feel for how this course plays.
I gotta be real quiet because I just got in my stand and there's already deer moving in the privet beside me. Our buddy Will, who was out here the first time we were scouting, his dad is sick and in the hospital right now, so he's not able to join us. He told us to go ahead and get on out here and try and do some doe management. Drew's set up on the other side of the golf course. I'm on this side of the golf course, and there's already deer movement. I've got deer moving in the privet to my left.
I saw nothing except for a drone landing and kids on a four-wheeler.
I saw all kinds of stuff. I saw probably 14 or 15 deer. I mean, I had a really good hunt. It was really cool. But I was like, I was waiting for like one of the older ones, and the older deer just never gave me a shot. But what we did learn, I saw like where these deer came out of their bedding area. They're bedding in the privet and they're feeding on the privet, and they're kind of moving through the golf course, like feeding their way out. It was like a light switch went off at 5 and there was 12 of them that just started pouring out, just like flowing out of it. Like I said, I had 2 deer in front of me come out of the privet, like in front of me to my left, and I was sitting there like paying attention to them, and all of a sudden like I turned around and looked on the back side of my tree and there's like 10 deer out here just cruising around. They were just eating on that privet line. show on the road. Woo! Full-fledged limo, baby. Coming in hot to the golf course, Drew. Woo, she's got some power. You gotta say hello to our Seek 1 van. She's beautiful, right? 1993 Lincoln, baby.
Why'd you waste your money on that thing?
It's a Seek 1 limo. So I spent $333 on that bad boy.
That is a steal. Did you buy it with that sticker on it?
Yeah, 333 bucks, and you have a limo.
Thanks.
I don't think it's very good for scent control because it smells like the dirtiest retirement home you've ever been in. It was too good of an opportunity to pass up. All I know is that we'll find something to do with it. Also, check this out. Talk about being inconspicuous for hiding deer.
Or dead bodies.
How many deer you think you can fit in here?
I don't know, let's find out. It's like...
I bought a tarp, so we're gonna put some deer in here.
It's almost 4 o'clock, so we need to get in the stand.
Right this way, sir. Hop on in.
Thank you. Oh, it does reek.
Anything I can do for you, sir?
Shut the door and drive into my stand.
Yes, sir. Coming right up. Dude, we're not gonna get around this tree.
That's what I was concerned about.
You want me to try it?
Yeah. We came this far, didn't we?
We're gonna keep rolling then. I'm not gonna stop.
Oh.
This thing is a freaking champ. The next obstacle is gonna be the bridge. About an hour, there's gonna be 2 deer in there.
Finally just getting settled. Got in a little bit later than I was hoping. We got a little carried away in the parking lot. It's about 4:15 right now. I'm at a new spot. I moved my stand when I got here today. And I like this spot way more than the last spot I hunted. The little section that I'm on is actually the same section that Lee's on. And it seems like this section is holding almost all the deer on the course right now. I actually saw a couple does kind of ease off when I hung the stand earlier today. So, cross my fingers. We really want to get one on the ground here at the course before the season's out in 6 days. We're gonna go all out this summer on this course, just transforming it into a suburban hunting mecca. I'm pretty freaking excited about it. It's gonna be awesome.
What you just witnessed was me acting like a complete idiot because we now own a limousine from 1993. Believe it or not, pretty pumped about it. Never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought that Seek 1 would have gone to a place where we're driving a 1993 stretch Lincoln limousine on an abandoned 250-acre golf course in Atlanta to deer hunt. So anyways, we're having fun with it. I'm excited for tonight. These deer should funnel out into this fairway just like they did last time, and hopefully we'll be putting some on the ground.
I haven't seen a single deer. I don't think Lee has seen anything besides a couple geese. I had a bird grab in my hand earlier. That's like the most life I've seen all day. But the sun's about to dip below the trees, so these deer should be getting up on their feet pretty soon. It's the final sit of the season. It's January 31st. It's been tough out here. We thought it would be pretty easy, but ever since that first sit, when Lee saw 12 or 14 deer, we haven't had another opportunity. I think this property just has very little food this late in the season. All this grass on the course is just brown now. It's not palatable this time of year. There's some privet, but not very much. So I think the deer are they're having to go elsewhere to find food, which kind of excites me because that means we have a lot that we can do to this property. I'm really excited to see what food plots we can plant, how we can kind of restore the native vegetation out here to hold a lot more deer throughout the year. And I'm looking forward to next January to see the difference that we've made as far as deer sightings go. So, got a couple hours left in the season, hoping we have one more opportunity, but if not, it's alright, we got the whole off season to make this place a dream property. 2 hours, hoping to get it done. One last chance. If not, we'll be back out here in about a month to break ground and start transforming this place. Go down, go down, go down. Yes. Finally. Alright. Those four does came running out of the woods, out in the middle of the fairway down here. 3 of them came and stopped right in front of me in my shooting lane. And then the nanny kind of hung back, and she knew something was up. I think she smelled me. And she'd stopped at 50, 60 yards and turned around and was about to run off and probably bring these other 3 with her. But I had a perfect shot at the second biggest one of the group. I think my shot was a little bit forward, but I'm pretty sure she went down right there. Finally, first deer from the golf course. Last day of the season. It's a perfect way to end it. I was just sitting here kind of reflecting on the season, actually writing an Instagram post. Just how freaking blessed we've been this year. It's been incredible. Lee and I both tagged out. Jay tagged out. Kendall killed in Nashville and Atlanta. Complete contrast to what happened last season. Everything just seems to be going our way this year, so oh, what a perfect way to end it. Here comes the cavalry.
Make a good shot.
Got it done. Yeah.
On the board, baby. Nice.
Feels good.
Did you see her fall?
She ran across the fairway and then crossed the creek right here by the green.
Cool.
There's a red carpet leading from where my arrow is stuck
Really?
in the fairway to where she crossed the creek.
I mean, I guess tracking blood on a fairway is probably pretty convenient.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the truck over there and then we'll just go on.
Just drive through that.
The limo would make it through.
Did the job.
I can see right where it's going. Oh my gosh.
There she is.
Holy
This is my first time back here.
Dude, okay, that's a hard shot, and she went for sure over 100 yards.
God. Got it done at the course.
First one on the course, on the board.
I was expecting to see a ton of deer, and we didn't really see that many deer the last few sits. So,
But I think as the course grows up thicker, there's gonna be tons and tons of more deer.
yeah, I think we can. I mean, next January, I think it's gonna be a different story. I feel like we can hold a ton of deer here late season with a food source and some cover. Let's get her out here.
God, I love this place.